Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the week of April 10th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what we have going on for you this week. Looks like an amazing money week for you for sure. Definitely watch your emotions though this week, I would have to say. Let's see here. If the cards would stay, that would be great. Yeah, it looks really great, but I would say watch for confusion, watch for emotions. Just try to stay as grounded as possible. Maybe maybe go for a lot of walks this week, or kind of get out into nature at certain times. I know it helps me to get out there, and I walk every single day, twice a day. Some days, so mostly because it just allows me to move forward. I think that's the thing with Pisces. I think as long as you're not getting restless, then things will be kind of going well for you in many ways. I've told the story before. If you look at my old videos, I weighed like 40 pounds more than I do now. From back when I started, and it was because I had lost a business at the time, and I was having a pity party for myself, and also I wasn't doing things like moving, like exercising, like going out and going for walks. It's not even about exercising. I think again for Pisces, it's just about moving forward. Like when I started walking, after that, and I'm not trying to be preachy here, but when I started walking and moving forward on a daily basis, I immediately not only felt better physically, but also my life started to change in so many ways. And I started having better ideas. I think it's definitely a Pisces thing, so I would definitely recommend it. This week looks like it could go either way, so that's why I'm telling you this. You have the Ten of Diamonds, very successful money card, very good card for money and money coming in. I think you're going to have to balance your risk tolerance with what you're willing to do, especially for those of you that have a business. I think that that you could be on to something new, but it's kind of like one of those things where maybe this week it's like going a little bit back and forth. Maybe some days you're making a lot, some days you're making a little, and you're kind of like, what do I do? I think this week is about kind of charging through that and pushing through that and being successful anyway. Also, an amazing card for traveling, going to new places, exploring, having all sorts of adventures, things like that. I wouldn't normally say that, but again, tens can represent travel, and when it's combined with the Five of Spades, which you have right here, it definitely adds a little bit more of an element of exploring. Again, this could be exploration though into a new type of business, new way of making money, a new job, new investments, things like that. Definitely seems like a very financial week for you this week. Nine of Diamonds, an ending of negative financial cycles. I mean, Pisces has been on this, I think it's a slow process for Pisces, but definitely these negative cycles coming to an end and seeing how things might be able to work out for you a little bit better at this time. Also an amazing card for spending money on things that are like really important, like your health, or your car. Like if you need a car to get to work every day, but maybe it's making a weird noise. I always say this card says, hey, go spend the money to get the car fixed, because if you don't, with this card, it's going to turn into a much bigger issue that you probably just don't need to deal with right now. So get it fixed now. Also, of course, on a more mundane level, this card can represent like paying your taxes, so which of course we have. But the good news with this card is it always returns the money just as quickly as it went out. So I really like it because it always brings the money back to us. Next, you have the Five of Spades. Again, taking a risk and needing to take a risk at this time, and also definitely needing to watch out who you share your ideas with, and who you share your ideas to, and things, trying to protect yourself more at this time. But it's mostly a good card of taking a risk and trying harder things. Also a card of separation in that you could be moving, so this is definitely a moving card for you. Next, you have the card of confusion, the Eight of Clubs. This is why I said go for walks, go do something. It's a card of action. It says that you need to do something to like get out of your head and not focus so much on the restless energy when you feel restless, or the chatter, the Pisces brain chatter, stuff like that. Apparently that card's done. Next, we have the Death card. So definitely some transformational energy for you at this time. Pisces definitely going through transformation this year. Like I said, Libra, Jupiter and Libra for us, to me, even though it's in the 8th house, it's still about like personal development, trying to make yourself the best that you possibly can be. So a lot of you could be focused on those types of changes. Next, you have the Ace of Diamonds, another really amazing money card, more money coming in, more prosperity. On a kind of on a different level, it could just be a card of starting something new, stepping off on a new path, and it can be a card of innovating on your life as well, mostly doing things that you never thought you would do. I think, again, I think in general in the astrology, there's that type of energy going on this year of needing to exceed your own expectations, needing to do things that you never thought you would even be able to do, and needing to push yourself to do those things, needing to push yourself to try new things as well, and kind of also not making excuses around that either. I always see people who, they'll like go to a therapist or something. You've probably seen this on TV, and the therapist will be like, "Oh, you have to go do this," and they refuse for whatever reason. They're like, "No, I can't do that." So don't be like that this year. Try new things, because look at what your reward is, a giant diamond. And finally, we have the Nine of Clubs, card of opportunities and achievements. Amazing card for recognition, amazing card for social media if you're in social media, or if you're on YouTube or anything like that. It's a card that says this week is a great week for you to try to get noticed as well, and for you to try to have people notice you. You have Pisces kind of towards the end of Pisces. There's Venus sextiling Mars towards the end of the sign in the chart this week. And to me, Venus sextiling Mars is like trying to be attractive. I think that it can make you actually come off as more attractive as well, Venus sextiling Mars, but I think it's more of you needing to try to be more attractive, needing to do things to attract people to you. Yeah, very, very good energy, I think, for love as well. So I think there's a lot of opportunities in a lot of different areas. So looks like a great week for you, gotta say. Thank you for watching, and enjoy your week.